Many people in the African American community stand with the Black Lives Matter movement, but not all. In Dallas, we've seen demonstrations with protesters who say they are against police brutality, but not against the police. Those protests have continued even after the deadly downtown ambush. And now the question is, where is this campaign going? Fox 4's Sean Rabb today talked with two black conservatives who say they can no longer stay quiet about what's happening across the nation and here at home.
I'm a licensed plumber, and it's time to take care of my family. I believe that young men should use their hands to work.
In the same park where protest rallies against police violence have been held, Chad Jackson and Pastor Stephen Broden, who's written an article about Black Lives Matter.
And one that has stirred a little controversy because I have identified Black Lives Matter as an arm of the progressive movement that is sourced in a socialistic effort to create chaos for the purpose of redefining who we are as a nation.
Share their concerns about the demonstrations playing out across the nation.
There is a manipulation on the part of the Black Lives Movement over a legitimate issue to create chaos.
The legitimate issue, says Broden, is black people killed by police. The chaos, animosity towards law enforcement, unrest in the streets. Even in Dallas, where the protests have been civil under the direction of Dominique Alexander, the question is whether the message is misguided.
Now! But what we not do is compromise our actions to address police reform. The citizens hire the police officers to protect and serve them, not the citizens protect and serve the officers.
Dominique Alexander is no Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., but he has the potential to be. He has a large following here in the Dallas area.
And Jackson feels Alexander should not just march against police.
I think that Dominique Alexander will do best to stay in his lane and focus on issues that are in the black community.
You need to leave the area. This is an unlawful assembly.
The burning of Milwaukee, like Baltimore and Ferguson before, they argue, the result of deep-rooted frustration over years of disparity.
Our elected officials have failed to deal with issues of economic development, jobs, education for our children.
Broden lost in his race for Congress against Eddie Bernice Johnson in 2010.
And we are not holding our black elected officials accountable to those issues, and we have abdicated leadership.
The men expect some pushback to their comments, but say it's time for the other side to speak up.
So you're not concerned about what will come surely after this story on social media?
Absolutely not. Nothing worth having comes easy.
And I know you're not concerned.
Oh, no, not at all. I think we're at a very urgent time in our nation's history. I think we're at a tipping point.
All right, Sean, you're out there. You know, I would say these men are brave to take the stance they
Right,
are.
they know there'll be some negative comments, but they feel, again, as Pastor Broden said, that we're at a tipping point right now.
Okay, so you categorize them as conservative voices. Do you think there are other voices out there, not necessarily conservative, who feel the same way they do, but feel this pressure and aren't sure if they want to stick their neck out for another
So
term?
what I can say to you is that I think there are people who certainly don't want the negative pushback that would come from verbalizing, articulating, stepping out publicly, saying how they feel about this type of issue. This has divided many people because certainly everyone cares about folks losing their lives. They care about official oppression, police who are out of line. At the same time, Steve Eager, the questions go beyond just what's happening with police and community, and that's the argument of Broden and Jackson.
Well, it's a leadership issue, and more people need to be leading.
Yes, and as Broden argues, he says we've abdicated leadership in the community, meaning there was this void there, and Black Lives Matter has stepped up filling the void when other leaders have been silent.
All right, great conversation, Sean.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.